Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Let's go now. 60 out more. 54.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting. And
he's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Ryan Grant, his second touchdown on the season. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They go play action here on first down. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30. A big play that time for the Raiders. 46 yards. This is Jalen Richard, the fourth-year man from Southern Miss. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This is Richard. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Luke Wilson with touchdown number 7 on the year. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, eluding the pressure right. The pass complete to Ryan Grant. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant. And
they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Here we go.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A give going right to Martin. There goes Martin, first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And finding the tight end Wilson. Wilson gives Oakland a veteran option at tight end. Remember, they had Jared Cook last year. He's now in New Orleans. But Wilson, 5 years in Seattle, then 1 in Detroit before the native of Windsor, Canada, signed with Oakland back in March. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On the draw, Richard. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Back to throw now on first down. Dancing to his left. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams. His 5th touchdown now on the year. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. The 3rd quarter starts with a run by Martin. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle if you bring your...
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ryan Grant. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. How will this offense respond? Their defense just gave up the touchdown. Now it's their opportunity. 1st and 10. Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. Anthony Barr in on the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Martin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. First down. Here's the run with Martin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Martin. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
The tight end, the ball carrier. He steps up.
The head coach relied on his eagle eye in the sky to make the right call and was told to challenge it, and it looks like it's paid off.
And from a coach's standpoint, when you throw that flag, it's probably a pretty tense moment. Here it pays off.
Yeah, you have that little bit of indecision. You throw it where you feel like you're right, and then you think, uh-oh, did I get it right? In this case, they can celebrate.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back to throw.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. It's their quarterback. 30 yards. And the Raiders. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? On first down, Richard. Xavier Rhodes makes the tackle. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd and 6. Steps away to his left. Caught by Wilson. There he goes, left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Luke Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start the drive with Martin. They find some open field here. There goes Doug Martin. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Doug Martin. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Now a play fake here on first down. And he completes it to Wilson. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Now it's Martin. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Eric Kendricks, the Vikings' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop. And a 10th carry here for Martin. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They're able to locate Wilson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. On the ground, Richard. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Richard. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And quickly, they get to the line. On second down now, Richard. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
They run again on first down. Martin.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you're really... A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Oakland, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel got a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted
touchdown, Raiders. Luke Wilson, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. It's Martin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards. They'll look to throw. Martin re-signed with the Raiders May 1st after Isaiah Crowell went down with the Achilles injury. He's out for the year. But Martin now in his 2nd season in Oakland, 723 yards last year. His career numbers are so interesting. 6 seasons in Tampa prior to Oakland, 2 years of 1,400 yards, but then he never topped. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Luke Wilson with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. On first down, it's Martin. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Now the pass to Grant, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. They're going to look to throw.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
It's a gain of 35. Now we know this offense. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's their quarterback on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're... And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jalen Richard, an 80-yard touchdown. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So after giving up the touchdown, now what can this offense do? Can they strike back? We'll see. 1st and 10. Being chased out left. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. He'll look to throw. Caught. It's Wilson. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, deep. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Luke Wilson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll drop the throw. Flush to his right. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Richard, he'll have a first down past the 40. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jalen Richard with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Raiders. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
61, matchbox lights.
58 to Mike. Let's go, defense.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll buy some time right. Wilson's got it complete. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. On first down, Martin, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll roll him out right. Caught here by Griffin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Catch made right side by Wilson. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you...
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Luke Wilson there to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And a scary incompletion. Almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a handoff to Richard. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. Richard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. They'll run on first down. Richard.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. They'll set up a throw. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man. It's Williams. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders able to extend that again. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On 1st down, it's Martin. So he got 3 at 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Jamal Sheard on the stop. They run it again with Martin. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. They'll set up to throw. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 2nd and 3. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Raiders.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Raiders, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take...
Feel like yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, no. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, no. You don't want problems. Yeah, yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want. Yeah, I've been so much.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
They taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Master P, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits. Bout it, I doubt it. My homies know you ain't ratted. We break you down like a pound. I got it, don't panic surround me. I'm corrupted, flow cold and it's rugged, bumpy. What is up? I'm ready for war. You got to love it like black, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. Whole squad like, what? And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. Whole squad like, yeah. And it feel like, yeah. All day like, yeah. All night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, no. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic.
Can Khalil Mack get his revenge? It's the coach. This is the start of Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, it's our first transatlantic game of the year, as it'll be the...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Watch the run, watch the run.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Flushed out right. And his first look is incomplete. There defensively was Buster screen to knock it away.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now back to throw, and finding the tight end Wilson. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Second and 2. Flush to his right. Gonna throw deep for the ends. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Ryan Grant, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders drive right down. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it to Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 22. Now the first carry for Doug Martin. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. The numbers on the ground for Martin a week ago. 6 carries, 66 yards.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
And he finds his man Griffin. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll run on first down. It's Martin. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Doug Martin, his 6th touchdown of the season. So we're in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Sliding out of the pocket. And he completes it to Wilson. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Luke Wilson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As his guys are... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on first down, eluding the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On second down, Richard. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Grant. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run with Martin. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's a give to Richard, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And Wilson has it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Ready. 60 or. Tight into the right, boy. Tight into the right. 5.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. In for the score. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to throw now on first down. Rolling to his right. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Parker unable to get that one. And it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll throw now on the final play. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath, as it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, you want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll buy some time right. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On first down, it's Martin. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Martin, he'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. He'll look to throw.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but...
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyrell Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll run on first down. Richard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. On first down, Richard. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Welcome back now here in London. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Flush to his right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. This is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. As his guys are in for 6, and the Raiders have retaken the lead. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll run on first down. Richard. He finds an opening past the 40. The 40. The 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Jalen Richard with touchdown number 7 on the year. And now they have taken a... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. Now this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. He's back to throw. got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Back to throw.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. Caught here by Griffin. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. On first down, it's Martin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Oakland, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Bears, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition, and all that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Each night and day of my life. You know me, my dogs, stay by my side.